Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is DB333 and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, The New Order, as the Ural League. Now, last video, we were attacked by Durklewanger and his bastard brigades, and we began working on improving our relationship with Bourbon of the League. And, yeah, are they gonna... Friends of the League... I think this is a faction one. So I'm going to resettle more refugees because we all know that's just going to be great. No real downsides. I think they're going to be doing a raid on us, right? Is that what that means? I don't know. That's a weird noise. Okay. So we're working on getting some good friends, and then we have healthy rations and purpose in life. And then we will stand for something better, which gives us a decent amount of more manpower, actually. A recruitable population. Damn. And I think we'll probably, from there, get working on an arrangement for our survival. And then from there we'll get working on Star Nobe's proposal. And we got our new division, so let's line them up right here on the border. Ural exercises. He's just working on improving his troops. Orenburg is expanding relations with the League. And we don't... I don't think we quite know what they're going to be doing. Or what... I'm not sure quite what the NKVD is going to be doing, so we'll just have to wait and see. We got a research slot available. Engineering. I guess we'll give a little bit of research speed boost. We're getting dispersed industry as well, which is going to be good. So we got good friends. You know what? I think we'll do this first real quick. Actually, no. Get healthy rations going. Resettle refugees. Yeah. Just keep going. Is my timer not going? I don't think it is. Oh dear, it's not. How embarrassing. Now let's keep going. Ural expertise. And what are they going to be doing now? Homemade body armor. Alright, so we're going to be trying to better themselves. Which, okay. Can we see if they have any bonuses real quick? Uncontrollable soldiers. Officers are content. They have steroids, so they're going to be not very good on defense, but they'll be eager to go for offense, but it's going to be gone by 65. I don't know if same with rage-inducing hormones. Jesus, fuck. They're purging officers. Oh, there goes a status quo. Oh. Is something happening? Oh, autosave. We're good. Yeah. So we got the Republic of Madagascar and the Jewish movement in Madagascar. On top, someone won over in Ooh, it looks like Burgundians versus the National Socialists. Well, it's not gonna be fun for anyone there. Either way, whoever wins. Let's resettle refugees, I guess. War support's not that good, but what can you do? Was Borman who won, right? Yeah, Borman. Ooh, Lyndon B. Johnson elected president. I was gonna be where, what am I thinking of? The, is he actually going to be elected and put in with the, what am I thinking of? On election day? In January? So that's actually going to be cool if they do that. Yeah, they have African American, then they got Dixie, culture. Yeah, this is cool. I'm just digging the culture. I am. Now, I'm really looking forward for this game to come out, because I think it's just going to be great. Or not this game, the mod. I think you guys know what I mean, but I'm just looking forward to it. Yeah, we're going to get some more support, recruitable population, and defense on our core territory. There we go. And then, what do we got? What are you doing? Transfer the flesh. That is weird. Okay, so we're working with Lassang. Well, are they working with these guys? Because it doesn't seem like it. I don't know. Well, Ural keeps continuing. We'll just keep going. Fuck, did I just say Ural keeps continuing? Oh, just keep rolling, I guess. They're alive. Fuck it. We got Volga German. I wonder what's gonna happen with Reichskommissionats in the real game. I know we have like some focus trees for. I know Uslan, Ukraine looks pretty cool. Caucasia actually looks pretty cool as well. I don't know if they have one for the Moscow Reichskommissionat. I imagine they do. They have something. Alright, we need to stand together. And how that's gonna go. Same with the Crim government. I'm curious how that's gonna go. But yeah. This guy looks like he's seen some shit. Jesus. God damn. Are they Oost German? Oh, no. Not Volga German, alright. Well, keep going. Resettle more refugees. And then we can't reserve any guns for training. Fine. South Africa isn't doing too hot. I don't think they can intervene. Let me check. Was it what I said? Yep, I was right. There he is, Walter White. LBJ. Good man. If you guys haven't, I'd recommend watching the, I think it's an HBO movie about Lyndon B. Johnson during the Civil Rights era. It's starring Walter White, Bryan Cranston. That's a weird message to send. Pretty sure she's talking about her cat that she just got, but that's a weird context if you don't know what's happening. I hope to God it's her cat, at least. Okay, agreement for our survival. We'll do that. I believe Burba's gonna be working on it anyway. Soon enough. But may as well get working on it. Oh no. That's not fun. Oh god, they took the whole thing too. Yeah. And are they worth a... Oh, they're still worth South Africa. So I don't know what the fuck is up with that. America's St. Helena. These fellas have Reunion. Is South Africa still somewhere around? I just can't see them, or... I can only think if they have some islands, but it doesn't look like it. You know what say? You know what say? It's weird. Very bizarre. I'm seeking assistance. It's not often that we ask for assistance from our neighbors, considering that they're eccentric takes on diplomacy and economics and rational governance theory, but the time has come to acknowledge that we cannot stand alone, and our neighbors of the communities are the sanest by far compared to the murderous banditry of the Brigade and the horror show of Lysenko. If we must lean on anyone else, the communities are a safe bet, even with all of their bizarre talks of radical abolishment of hierarchies and their inability to cooperate on anything. Both of us have bigger enemies to deal with, the biggest reason for friendship there can be. The formalities are being settled, an escort is being drafted from our ranks, and a rough request is taking shape. Our leaders agree that food and manpower are critical priorities. The question is which we will ask for. Food could boost our productivity and improve our existing resource stockpiles for future activities, while manpower would help us fill our ranks and boost our military capabilities. Mendrix and his advisors are planning to unite, and decided we shall focus on... I think we'll go with bread. Yeah, let's go with bread. Ooh. It's unfortunate that we have displeasure having a request rejected in full by the League. We have no success. We've had no success. Mendrix assures the League that he had no intention of letting Katav starve. We are continuing to search for aid from other regions, and all citizens should stay positive. The officer's words betrayed no trace of what he really feels. Who could believe him? Where else is there to go? The Ural League simply doesn't have anyone to rely on. This failed deal sets the pace for a change in relations. Then terrible things await both Orenburg and the Guard. The neighbors will watch with hunger and plot. He feels sick to his stomach. He might not have admitted himself, but he's lost. And today most of Uskavev feels the same. He prepares himself to meet an anxious wife and child who will no doubt welcome him back with a touch of unease, even disappointment. He wonders if he will be able to live with guilt. Well, this is the most suboptimal situation, but we can move on. we should hopefully be fine, right? Oh fuck, we didn't set a national focus. That would not have been fine. Okay, you guys kind of set us up, so let's look at Staronov, see what he has to say. No, I don't like... Well, I guess it makes sense that we can't mess around with the laws or anything like that. Refugees have no longer been resettled. Computer machine... Oh, we got both our industry stuff done. And then... we'll continue with that. And anything we can do to improve our guns. Let's do that then. So we actually got some infrastructure going. Pretty solid actually, I gotta say. And then we even got some building slots to build stuff. Some factories even, I think. Where's economy construction? There we go. We're gonna be done by 66 even. That's pretty good. Let's take stock of our shortcomings. The Ural Guard already holds the title of toughest soldiers in Russia. Forged in the nightmares of the Gulag, tempered in the chaos of a collapsing Soviet Union, and tested daily in the anarchy of Southern Urals. We prove our worth in their ability to take time and time again, and soon we might not be enough. As the guardians of a mountain, we have long faced odds before. We have faced long odds before, but this time it is different. Dirklevanger's brigades are the largest and most sadistically violent group to have ever threatened the region, far surpassing any of the wannabe warlords and nomadic thugs that we have wrangled with before. Lysenko, he does not have... or possibly... And Lysenko, he does have... What he does have are possibly the best equipped men in all of Russia, armed with newly made machine guns and armor-piercing ammunition, while our men fight with hunting rifles and scavenge bullets. These two threats may prove to be the first and last enemies we Ural cannot stop unless something is done soon. It's with this reason that Colonel Ilya Staronov has presented his plan and reforms to the Ural Guard. While many have advocated for Guards recruiting standards to be lowered, allowing more men and an increased sizing of the army we can wield, Staronov's plans call for the exact opposite. He argues that the Guard has not gone far enough in cultivating its elite status, and must reform itself into what would be the most well-trained force in not only Russia but the world. He calls for a new training regimen that would, in his words, ideally disqualify 70 to 85% of the trainees before completion. This training would include spending weeks in the wilderness, surviving off nothing more than what they can find, being drilled endlessly on conventional combat, guerrilla combat, urban combat, close quarters combat, nighttime combat, and any other type of combat that their instructors can think of. Put simply, they will be put through a training so difficult that those who come out on the other side will see real war as a relief. That's certainly an interesting idea. We will definitely consider it. I like how you can do both of these. You can get more men and then have a stricter combat thing, combat regimen. So we can get bonuses to our infantry speed, attack and defense. Something about resources I had to guess. And then increase the size of the training size, lowering training speed. Just get a bunch of bonuses for our stuff, actually. Get working on having the finest damn troops this side of the Urals. Well, I don't think these are guys I can actually. Yeah. Oh well. Well. Let's keep going, guys. We're doing good. Despotism. About fascism. Got Thailand, what are they up to? They're still independent, somewhat. Got the Hind government. India hasn't had elections yet, which is interesting when the game actually comes in, because they can break out into huge civil war. It's probably gonna be kind of cool to see. We have the Hind government just kind of sitting there, waiting for him to do something. You know what? Let's try a raid. Let's prepare a counter raid against the banditos. Speaking of banditos, what are they doing? They're licking their wounds. Ooh, they're gonna be attacking either us or the Ural Guard. Maybe somehow try both. Let's get some more guns or doctrine. And let's help Ural. Why did I feel like I kept saying Uralburg for whatever reason. Orenburg. If I said Uralburg, I apologize. Alright. Preparing for war. After Starinub's audit on the League's resources, it was noted that we still have some funds left over, and there are a number of options to consider. First, we continue on the path of high-quality, well-trained troops. Some specialized jobs and guards have outdated training procedures that date back many decades. By reshaping these, we can guarantee our troops are better trained and better performing when they arrive on the front. The second option is put men out there for recruitment programs or purposes. There's never enough men, and would certainly be a wise investment in a time like this. Finally, we could simply invest in high-quality weapons. Guaranteeing our troops have high-quality guns and small arms will improve their combat effectiveness and reduce battlefield injuries. A newly made grenade will not explode randomly like an old stick grenade might. Never enough men. Army experience. Small arms is manpower. Training's nothing. I guess we'll take the army experience. And can we... We can lower training standards to get some more men going. And I guess we'll do that. It's a gradual thing, but we'll take it. How long do we got for the raid? We got a couple days. Prep an offensive line. The gods of the north. Word's been slowly filtering down from movement in the distant communities of Siberia. What it is really we cannot say, but the fact that any form of news is leaving the region alone has set many to wondering what exactly could be happening. Surely if the communities are making any kind of stir for the first time in 20 years, it must be in some form important. Reports speak of stirrings from the religious. Those few traders who make their way that far north over the East Siberian trade routes have spoken of entire communes chanting in prayer, of churches being filled to the brim, of some figure pushing them onwards. Nobody knows exactly what has spurred this action, but the people of Siberia keep praying for one man. They call him the Father. Nothing but nonsense, I'm sure. Unless we're talking about us. Because we are the Father, after all. And, no, let's raid. And that wasn't even difficult. Alright, same mode from... Nothing's gonna change. Well, beats for Burgundians. And we are actually doing it, it looks like. We're rigging the shit out of them. How do you like that, bitch, huh? They're doing the pincer. They're trying to get... This means we're going after us. This means we're going after Orenburg. It looks like they're going to use this to try to attack both of us. It's not going to be a war scenario or anything, but... Well, it's... That's what kind of raid. Ural Guard commanders on the ground have reported that they have tracked a large group of Dinkelwinger's bandits and successfully encircled and destroyed them. Thanks to our superior training, the element of surprise, and mother luck, well over 100 bandits were encircled and annihilated, along with half a dozen smaller bandit cells. The guardsmen are already back home, celebrating their victory with a hefty amount of, well-deserved drink and preparing for the next excursion. Along with the humiliation of Oscar Dinkelwenger and his band of scum, we've rescued many of the impromptu prisoners in their camps. Many of these enterprising men and women have even begged us to allow them shelter in the League, an impossible place within the Guard. All in a day's work, comrades. Let's go. Sign, General. Get back in there, buddy. They're raiding Orenburg right now, looks like. That's no bueno. Teaching their artisans. Uralian aid. Alright. Teach for artisans. Guess maybe land doctrine, we can check that out. I'm not seeing any of the decisions. Am I blind? No, I don't think I'm blind. Reap of spoils. The Pincher. A raid. Reports are coming in from Ural Guard units in communities along the border to Orsk, and they're bad. Throughout the night, Dinkelwanger's brigades launched a large-scale raid into our territory, but the full scale of the damage was not fully understood until the morning. One of our ammunition depots in an old Soviet airfield has been completely looted and destroyed, the garrison massacred to the last man. At the same time, those savages launched an attack on an innocent refugee camp located within an old sports stadium, burning refugee tents in the night and brutally killing hundreds. Our men in the field are even reporting the appearance of those who tried to escape were gunned down when discovered. Last week, 3 of our senior commanders stationed near the border have been assassinated during an assault on their command posts, with serious suspicions that numerous intelligence documents have been taken by raiders. This is a devastating blow for our efforts in the region, our ability to protect the innocent, and our credibility of the people. These savages need to be stopped, man. This is not good. Anyway, we're going to have to stop here, though. Thank you guys for watching. Like this video, go and leave a like. If not, feel free to dislike. If you want to see more of my content, you should go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I got uploads going up every weekday, as well as every Saturday. So if you want to support me, go ahead and, or if you want to watch more of my content, I'm getting my shit mixed up now. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want to, if you have any comments, feedback in the, I'm retarded. Fuck. Let me restart. Like this video, leave a like. If not, feel free to dislike. If you want to see more of my content, you should go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you have any comments, feedback, anything of the sort, go and leave the comment section below. I read all the comments I get, and I appreciate any feedback you guys might have for me. If you want to support me financially, I got Patreon link below. If you don't want to, I understand. You're good. It's just I don't make any money off this otherwise, so I'd appreciate it if you could send some bucks my way. I also have a Patreon, Patreon. I have a Discord link down below. Go and check that out and join up. We can chat, play games, and just have a fun old time generally. That's about it, folks. My name has been Doggo333. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.